In this video, I'm going to show you how you can earn passive income over your crypto by using KuCoin lending. If you are an holder, but you still want your crypto to work for you, then you should stay until the end of the video. Hi, I'm Hugo from awaketech.com, and if you want to make money with crypto without a lot of risk, then you should keep watching. There are different ways to generate passive income with KuCoin. You have KCS Bonus, Lending, and PoolX. All are accessible from the Finance tab on the top of this site, as you can see right here. And they will have a little description there, but I'm going to go through crypto lending, the PoolX earn, and also the KCS bonus. I'm not going to cover the mining pool because this is if you are interested in mining with your own hardware, and then you can consider connecting to the mining pool. If you don't have an account, you can create one using the link in the description. The sign-up process is very fast and there's no KYC verification required, meaning that you don't necessarily have to send all of the documents to verify your location and everything like that, and the exchange is also available in multiple countries as well without restrictions. So this is KCS bonus, and in this section you can earn a bonus if you hold KCS or KuCoin Token on the platform. KCS is often used in order to get trading discounts, and this is obviously their cryptocurrency. Similarly to wild farming, KuCoin takes a percentage of all trading fees from the network for a certain day and gives it to the users who hold KuCoin on their accounts. But in order to receive that bonus, you will need to have at least 6 KCS to receive the bonus, which is equivalent to $14 as of the recording of this video. As you can see right here, KCS holders with at least 6 KCS will obtain this trading fee bonus. Typically, the bonus is released at 2 AM UTC plus 8 each day. If the daily KCS amount calculated is less than 0.00001 KCS, it will not be released that day, and then you can click on here to learn more. The main con with this KCS bonus is that if the price of KCS decreases and you sell or exchange at a non-optimal price, you might lose money even with the earned bonus, depending on the rate that you are receiving. Now let's jump into crypto lending. This is where you can lend out crypto to earn interest or even stable coins such as USDT. And at the left, there's a list of assets you can lend. You can scroll through or use the search bar if you want to check rates for a specific currency. Most well known are available here. So we have USDT right here. This is the one that actually got me into the platform because they usually have a pretty good daily rate. However, doesn't seem a lot. It is a lot when compared with other exchanges that also allow for lending. As you can see, they have BTC, Ethereum, EOS, LTC, XRP, ADA, which is Cardano, Atom, TRX, XTZ, Dash, ZEC, VET, Luna, DOT, Uni, Link, BNB, which is the coin from Binance, NEO, BCH, which is Bitcoin Cash, USDC, another stablecoin, Aave, XMR, Waves, Doge, and you have a lot of other coins which are also very well known. And of course, as I said, you can also use the search bar. On the right, you can check some current lending transactions, their metrics, including daily interest, annualized rate, terms, and total amount. So right here, the daily interest rate is what you earn over your initial amount. So you put in the amount right here in USDT as for an example, and then you will earn 1.11 or 1.113%. depending on the rate that you choose at set time, and then you will earn that percentage over your initial capital. Now here you have the annualized rate, which reflects the daily for the annual, because as you can see, there is not actually a 1-year term for the loans. However, if you keep loaning, you'll get in average this annualized rate over your capital. Then here you have terms, which is the amount of time that a specific loan was running for. So at the end of the 7 days, the loan was completely repaid. and then you can see the total amount. These are open transactions, so these are transactions that are happening between other lenders and borrowers that you can check out, and this is where you can check out other rates so that you can also input your own daily interest rate right here based on what's the average on the platform. As I said, you should make sure to check out the rates and if they are worth it before lending, because there are other platforms out there, and of course there's always competition, which means that sometimes you might get better rates on this platform, which is KuCoin. Sometimes you might get other rates which are higher on other platforms such as Bitfinex or Poloniex, which also have lending, or you can even compare those interest rates to staking or wild farming. However, of course, risks are not exactly the same, but yeah, that also depends on the coin that you are looking for, on the rate, the terms, and all of that. So you should make sure, just have a general idea if it's worth to you to lock up your funds for that set specific time for a certain interest rate instead of doing so in another platform. What actually got my attention about this platform was the rate for USDT, which is higher than other exchanges such as Bitfinex or Poloniex, with an annual rate of around 10 to 30% and even 40, which doesn't look a lot, but if you actually go to the site and you set an amount right here, 1000, and then you set your terms, and then you set a daily rate of, for example, 0.112, then you will see that after 28 days it is actually a pretty good return. So if you would put in 1000 USDT, you would earn around 31.36 USDT after the 28 days term. So here you can see an auto lend option right here that you can turn on or off, and this option will allow you to lend your funds continually without you needing to constantly log in to create new loans, but you will need to set the rates and everything like that first. The optional rate interest will make sure that the orders with this interest will be prioritized. You can use it to try and get the best rate possible for your loans, and it won't lend if the rate is below set rate. If after some day you go here and you check the rates and you see that the average is around 1.12 or 1.1, you can choose to go higher but then risk not having a lot of borrowers, or you can go also with the recommended rate, but you can also go for more or less an average, and you can go, for example, for 1.19 or 1.2, and then you can put it here, and what it will do is go for the higher interest rates and it won't land below that. As I said, if you want to get better rates but you still don't want your money to not be lent at all, instead of going for the highest possible rate, you would go for an average or a little bit on the high end, but still giving it a margin so that you still make sure that you are getting your money loaned. You can choose all the terms since the borrowers can pay loans back earlier, and so that you avoid missing better rates if they are available for longer terms. So sometimes you can get better rates for 28 days, which is the max term, but in this platform, borrowers have the option to pay earlier, which means that if you have a loan which is for example 28 days and the borrower can pay on 10 days, then you will still receive your initial capital plus the interest, but you will receive that daily interest for the 7 days instead of the full 28 days should the borrower pay earlier. The reserved amount is useful if you don't want to lend a certain amount of funds because you want to use them for trading or other transactions. Then you can do so by putting the amount right here. So let's say that you have 1000 and you want 500 to trade and then 500 to lend. You can keep the 500 right here on the reserved, and the KuCoin lend will make sure that it doesn't touch those 500 and that there's no conflicts between your amount and the amount that's being lent out. As you can see right now, I am not currently lending. If you scroll down, you have this section where you can take a look at some metrics on your orders. The open orders will show you orders that have been opened but still have not been matched with a borrower, so the amount is yet to be lent out. Then the unsettled are orders where the borrowers have not paid the full amount, the initial plus the interest rate, and represents the loans in progress, and then settled is for the closed orders where the borrowers have already paid you everything. Essentially the loan is over and you got paid. On the open orders right here you can check out the order ID, the coin, the amount that you've lent out, if the order is filled or not, the daily interest rate, the terms and time, and you can also cancel all or hide other coins from the one that you have selected. On unsettled you still have trade ID, then coin, then the principal. You also have accrued interest, which is updated every hour and it will be settled when the borrower repays. You have the repaid amount, so this is the amount that was repaid and it might not be the total yet, and this only of course happens on the unsettled. You also have the daily interest rate, the terms and the maturity date when the loan ends. On settled you have the trade ID again, the coin, principal, interest and repayment, and the platform will charge 5% from your accrued interest for trading fees and 10% for insurance fund. Then you have the daily interest rate, terms and maturity date. Then order history, you still have the order ID, coin, amount, the field, daily interest rate, terms, settlement time and status. There's another option for you to earn passive income over your crypto, and this is PoolX Earn. This is very similar to something which you can find on other exchanges such as Binance, and this will allow you to pretty much stake coins without you having to have your wallet opened up all day in order for you to be able to stake. So you can stake on the platform itself as long as you are using one of the coins that they have on their selection. So there are three main options available to earn rewards on the PoolX Earn. These are the promotions, which you can find right here, and those can include different types of investments, either flexible terms or staking, usually are flexible terms, and then there's also the flexible terms themselves and staking. And again, just like I said, this is very similar to Binance, but if you want to stake a specific coin or you want to participate on flexible terms, you should also check out other platforms to see if they have a better rate. If they have a much more better rate, then you might consider staking on them instead. The promotions are limited time tasks and also have a quota. So you have a quota right here, which is for a specific amount of the coin. You have the type right here, so some are fixed, some are flexible, and you have the time. So you have the staking period for this one, which is staking, and you have the redemption period for the flexible options. And here you can take a look at the reference annual yield, and as you can see, 50% annual yield of the token plus 1.4 annual yield after converting POL to KONO. You can take a look at this depending on the promotion, and then if you want to participate, all you need to do is hit subscribe, and then you will need to acquire a specific amount of that coin, and once you have that on your wallet, you can then click on agree and then subscribe. So you have here again the type, which is fixed amount, you have the staked amount of the coin. Even if you don't actually have the coin already, you can take a look at what it would look like if you wanted to invest on it. Then you have the max available that you can stake, the remaining quota, which is the total amount, and those are, you have the 60 days, which is the staking period, auto redeem, in this case it's auto redeem, so the promotion ends, you will receive your funds. You have the value date, which is the date where you will receive your funds or the rewards from your staking. Then you have profit distribution, which is daily, so the value date in this case would actually be when it ends. Then you have the staking period right here, and you have the estimated daily profits. And then you can use, for example, CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to see how much it is actually worth in dollars. Flexible terms will allow you to save and withdraw whenever, and you will need to transfer funds from the main account to PoolX in order to use this. If you click on transfer right here for Hydra, which has a 60% annual yield, and this is 7 days, so it will ask you to transfer from the KuCoin main account to the PoolX account, which is an account that will allow you to just participate here, and then you choose the coin, which is already chosen for you, but you can also select other coins right here as well if you you want to transfer them to the PoolX account, and then you enter the amount, and then you click on confirm, and you can go the extra step. As you can see, I don't have the funds to go on. You also have the staking, which you can stake for more profits, and as you can see right here, you have this one, which is 1 day, XPRT for 21 days for 31%, ZIL for 11.67% for 3 days as well. And so with staking, you can earn more coins of the same asset, but your funds will be locked for a term. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. In the description you'll find links to KuCoin if you have not yet signed up, and some other recommended crypto sites and resources. I have already uploaded a video on crypto lending, and it works for multiple exchanges by using API access, and it's also available on the description down below. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Bye bye.